It was freedom from tyranny, from governments that oppressed people that brought them here. Iowa is the state that lit the match under the Civil War.
The town of Geneseo was founded in 1836, and they founded the town with pretty much the purpose of being an abolitionist colony. They really were against slavery, and they wanted to have somewhere where people could go and really base their beliefs in their practices.
The Dred Scott claim site was in Bettendorf, Iowa, under today what would be the feet of the Bettendorf Bridge.
Our house itself was a station on the Underground Railroad, and we know that because of what we found in our basement. The museum itself, we purchased in 1996, and they were looking through this room over here and found a secret tunnel. And we do know that our founders of the house that built the house were abolitionists, and they came over from the same area that the rest of the Geneseo founders came from, with the same abolitionist beliefs.
There were many different routes that little arrows on the map show. There were always slaves escaping that needed, moving from place to place. Sometimes they had to change directions because, if the posse was in one place, they moved them another direction. Iowa was very pro-free state. Once congressmen started passing laws in Congress against the immigrants, once they started doing that, they all realized the same bell was tolling for the slaves and their cause for freedom and the immigrants. They were all in the same boat together, and they got up and they fought. Matter of fact, one of the most famous slave train crossings that John Brown did was right here in Davenport. William Penn Clark was a lawyer and a newspaper editor from Iowa City who followed Brown around on his Underground Railway episodes, getting good stories and publishing them nationally. And he wrote of the story of the train pulling into the depot in Davenport with the 11 slaves that had been brought from Missouri all across the state. And the posses were searching the train, searched every car but the one that John Brown and the 11 slaves were in. All of these things were very central to this underground network across Iowa that went from Tabor out across through Des Moines and then eventually to the riverfront towns like Davenport and Clinton. The fact that we have all of these human amenities, the first things they did were make it the kind of place that could feed the spirit. Music. The German Strasser Band is the oldest organization that ever was most into a symphony orchestra in the nation. The Ficky Art Gallery, which used to be in the Ficky Mansion on Main Street. Before he died, he went to the state legislature because no city had ever had in this nation, not anywhere in the nation had they ever have a municipal art gallery. We are free thinkers, and we stand on our own, and we tell it like it is to make a better community where people could enjoy it.